Would like to talk about Kali, the goddess Kali, with you today. Um, Ma Kali is a Hindu goddess of destruction, but destruction of what exactly? As we are in the age or the yuga of Kali, it is so important to actually understand what her archetype is and fully understand what her archetype is. And once it is fully understood, then the fear can be unwrapped. A lot of people fear Ma Kali. A lot of people call Kali a demon. A lot of people worship Kali. And I am talking about Kali more so as an archetype or an entity or an energy to relate to, not necessarily something to worship outside of ourselves, but an archetype, a phase, a realm to understand, because Kali offers a story, she offers a lesson, she offers something for everybody. So, what does she offer us? Let's get into Kali's story and her power and her gift and her offering. And let's debunk the fear around the Kali Yuga, which is the age of Kali, which is the age that we're in right now. And perhaps we can shed some light on it so it is less fearful and people are less, you know, likely to turn it away and be like, no, too scary for me. I don't want to go into that, because Kali truly has the ability to bring us to our highest self with helping us and aiding us cut away illusions and delusions and patterns of ego in that way. When we talk about Kali, we're talking about the Dark Mother, Divine Mother, also the entirety of time, the whole concept of time. She is time. Um, the depth of all of that, the infinite. She is the space of destruction and destroying, and also the space of creation. So, destroying in order to bring in the new, which is of higher order, which will not be anything like what was destroyed, because it needed to be destroyed in order for the new to be made actual. We think of the force of time. Time involves both death and life. You know, it's a natural process to have death. To be afraid of death is what I think is a problem in our society. We fear death, we fear talking about it. We want to act like it's not there. We want to act like the realm of the unseen is not there. And it's really cutting off an entire part of our potential experience, because we're shutting something off. We're turning something away that actually could aid in our wholeness of perspective and seeing a greater picture to it all. Have you ever been able to have a new beginning without having a death first? Just think about that. Kali also represents formlessness, like nature. Untamable. Nature is untamable, unpredictable, and she is according to the highest plan, the highest order. That is her rule. Kali is a destroyer of ignorance. Anything of ignorance, Kali is going to slay it away. She's going to slay it away. So that is the head that is being cut off. When you see her cutting off the head of a man and her tongue out and blood dripping with her sword and the skulls around her neck, it is the fierceless mother. It is the fear or fierce mother, the fearless mother that will destroy any and all things that stand in the way of the best possible life for her children. And think of that power like Mother Nature. Mother Nature just having that power of, I will destroy everything that is in the way of the highest development and evolution for my children. That's the age we're in, folks. So if you're not liking it, if you're not liking this energy, It's time to dig deeper. Dig deeper with the ignorance. What are you choosing to be ignorant with? Because ignorance can only be bliss for so long. And Kali is going to show you that your ignorance is actually just, it's like not even real bliss. It's a fabricated fantasy of bliss that's not even real. But Kali will help you cut that out of your life so you can get to the real juice and bliss of life. But first you have to cut out what is not your highest, what is not best for you, what is not sent to you from God. Kali's going to highlight that. Kali's going to show you this is not of God, this is of God. This is of ego, this is not of ego. This is of ego, this is of love. And what we're choosing is going to determine everything and how Kali works through us and presents to us, because she is a destroyer of ego. She is a destroyer of the illusions that you tell yourself to make yourself feel better. So it's really all about shadow work. She is a deep worker for shadow work. So the people that fear Kali are afraid to look at themselves deeply and understand even the darker aspects of self that they run from, or they hide from, or they act like they are not a part of them, or, not there. Kali's going to bring it up every time, like, oh yeah, that part of you is still there. You still haven't worked on that. Oh yeah, that part of you. It's going to keep growing as we get older. And Kali's energy right now is the purification. It's the detoxification that's happening on this planet right now. Big time. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's not comfortable. It's a literal huge, vomit and shitting party. Kali's just reeking with the sword, cutting, yep, we're cleaning it up. We're cleaning it up. We're not allowing this on our planet anymore. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Draining the swamp, draining it all, draining all of our patterns that are holding us back from our highest embodiment and evolution as human beings. Because the human being is the greatest technology on this planet. And the more we do our ascension work, the more we actually ascend as a collective. But that is an individual basis. Every person that does their ascension work brings the collective ascension that closer. So Kali is looking at what is keeping the collective ascension down and behind, and keeping people trapped in these locked systems that are not for the highest good of all. And she's going to penetrate that, shine a light on it, and burn it out fiercely. It's fierce. It's not comfortable. Kali's not a comfortable energy. She's not a comforting force. You don't call Kali for comfort. You call Kali to help handle fucking business. When you need the big guns, that big mother energy, like when you're a little kid and you're being bullied, or you're a little kid and you need your mom to be that ferocious animal. That's Kali. And daddy can't do that all the time. That energy that mother, that womb holds, because she gives birth. She knows what it is like to go through that pain of the body, breaking open to give birth to something. That's that energy. So when people are attacking that energy, I see it as attacking the mother. I see it as attacking the feminine, because who would not want a fierce protectress for their family? Only someone that wants or seeks to dominate her and does not honor her prowess and her fierceness. Someone that does not truly honor power in a woman. Someone that seeks to control or have power over that force, when really we should be bowing down to it, because who would not want that protective force over them in a time of need? It's a fierce mother. There's nothing demonic about a fierce mother protecting her children. What's demonic is what makes her go to that extent, that evil that makes her go to that extent of protection. And I have to slay these beasts to protect my children, to protect what is mine. That's not a demon. It's a mother. It's a true mother that will go to the lengths of earth to give her babies what they need. And if that's demonic, then it's fucking demonic. Whatever is needed for the children. More about Kali soon. Needed to get this one out though.